So I've worked at a few other companies, worked on various films in various different roles, from modeling to animation to lighting to surfacing, and then eventually kind of found my rhythm in programming. I happened to get here at a point in time where I needed more of a challenge and more responsibility, and it was possible to do that here. My name is Luke Hemrose, and I'm the technical lead for rendering at Animal Logic. So I've been at Animal Logic now for about 6 years. The first film that I started in was the Lego Movie. We needed to come up with a solution for being able to render the massive sets that we were building out of Lego. And so we started a project called Glimpse, which is a custom renderer. And then over the years, we've developed it into a full production ray tracer that we use for all of our films. The thing I enjoy the most is the problem solving. Peter Rabbit 1, the challenge was set to basically add the ability for Glimpse to render photorealistic fur. I basically was able to be responsible for that feature as an individual and added curve rendering to Glimpse and also the fur shading. That was really amazing, a really gratifying experience, because it set the tone for how the film looked, and it meant that when the lighters were working with the characters, they could get photorealistic fur and to be able to have it look like the real thing. It's a very gratifying, fast experience to go from solving a problem and getting the result. Some of the things that stand out about Animal Logic is the fact that there's been a focus on making sure that we pre-plan entire projects rather than just specific tasks. We engage with the productions early on to make sure that they're thinking about what they're going to need, the resources they're going to need to make it. They try and think about scheduling things in advance, making sure that there's enough people to solve a problem, that the workload is reasonably split between people, and they're very good about making sure that people leave at a decent time. The type of things that we look for in candidates is somebody who's passionate about what they do, who has shown an interest that extends beyond their formal education and into interesting personal projects. One of the people that we hired had actually written their own renderer to render Lego because they really liked Lego, which is obviously a ludicrously good fit for what we're doing. But also it really helps to be able to communicate well. So you're talking to lots of people about features that may be purely artistic, but as a technician you have to deliver them to them. So somebody who's able to bridge those two worlds is very useful. A lot of the time when you're working in technical industries, it's very hard to explain to people what you're doing. But when you're working in film, you can just take them to the cinema. The tools that we build are used on every shot. Improvements we make to the renderer are used everywhere. The things that look cool in every single shot. And I think that's what is really cool about what we do.